you now get some glimpse, maybe a small glimpse, but some glimpse of how Chinese students will feel and react and be part of our community or not be part of our community. Are they insiders? Are we transitioning them, or are we not doing that? And that's our challenge, is because I see Americans as not being hostile, but not necessarily also being welcoming.
Academically, like as a Chinese student, we can handle it. We all do our best. Like for all is not a problem. But I think like socially, it's the hardest experience or hardest time we have. So I know like you do help Chinese students or other international students to go out of our little group. But like the rest of the American students, I think we need to let them know Chinese, and they like to make friends with Chinese students.
The Office of Admissions right now has 5,400 freshman applications from China for fall of 2012. In 2005, we had 43 Chinese undergraduates at MSU. This year, in fall of 11, for this year, we have 2,213. That's very, very rapid growth. We're going to have 1,000 Chinese freshmen here in the fall of 2012. And that's a huge number. So that's going to be 12 or 13% of MSU's entering freshman class is going to be from China. How do we welcome them? How do we make sure they have a good experience here? How do we make sure that Americans welcome them? It's not just OISS. It's other people who've got to be part of the internationalization of the university.
Yeah. Why a lot of Chinese students like come to our university? Like I don't know what kind of attitude we should have.
That's right.
Yeah, sometimes we feel like it's so weird. Like after we come, more and more Chinese students will come.
I think the wave of Chinese students that have been coming to the United States, and it's not just MSU, it's all Research One universities in the United States, is of historic proportions. These numbers are so big, they're coming into our universities, and how we treat them will be part of your life story, of whether we create positive memories and you have a good association with us, or if we don't do it right and we create negative memories, that'll be part of your life story too. So we hope we do it well.
But American students, they not ignore us. They have their stereotypes about Chinese, but it takes time to help them to get to know Chinese. Before American talk to me, before they make friends with me, they always assume me in a certain way. Yeah, after they know me, they say, "Oh my God, Summer is so fun. She's so talkative. When she likes to make friends with us, she likes party. She can party." But like before, they say, "Oh my God, that Asian girl is so." Yeah, she said, "Oh, she will not talk to us. She's no fun. She will not party. She just no study, and she doesn't like to make friends with American."
And somehow we've got to overcome this wall of anxiety that comes between people when they're trying to make friends. And it's okay to make mistakes, because at that point, at least you're progressing and getting comfortable. Because this fear factor creates a discomfort, and that's the biggest problem of making friends on campus.
But for Asian, it's like really harder than other international students. No matter what kind of mistakes I did, they always blame me in a certain way, like, "Oh, you're Asian." But after they know me, we started becoming friends, and I did certain mistakes, they're gonna say, "Okay, like you're just lazy," or like other stuff. But before, they always like blame it in a certain way, "You're Asian." Yeah, it's so funny. Oh, I still remember how I met my best friend, also my sister Naila here. The first day we were landing quite late at 3 a.m. And after we get to our dorm, like Harvard Hall, like two girls were sitting there and waiting for us. They look like so sleepy, and one girl talked to me like, "Hey, I'm Naila. I'm gonna help you move in." That's how we start to make friends. And Like basically, she is the first one who changed my life. She tried to drag me out of my little group. She tried to drag me out from my dorm. The first couple of months, I was so depressed. But like she basically changed my mind and like dig out my pretensions. And I started to like hanging out with different people, like making friends with others. And by using Naila's words, like, I become a monster, like her.
My name is Naila Brown. Naila is Nailah and then Brown. And I'm a senior psychology major, French minor, specialization in bioethics, humanities, and societies. I met Yen through international student orientation. I helped her move into Hubbard Hall, and we became friends because she's stylish. And we have a lot in common, more than just fashion. But I love her to death, and I will always remember her as wearing green pants and having black hair and bangs.
Just want to tell you, we do like OISS. You guys really help us.
Well, I certainly, it's a privilege to do what we get a chance to do here, and I believe in what I do, so it's more than just a job. It goes beyond that, but I worry at this point in time with the numbers of Chinese students coming here that we aren't doing it well. We do have room for improvement on how we could be better at making this university a good university for all students here. The relationship between China and the United States is the most important relationship in the world in the next 100 years. So the fact that we've got so many Chinese students gives us a great opportunity to know them, have them know us, and to improve relationships in ways where we have business partners, we have planning partners, we can understand each other. That's what international understanding is all about.